headquarters in Hollywood, where today in L.A., thousands of concerned American citizens joined shoulders here in town, in New York City, in Chicago, in Washington, in all 50 states. Atlanta, there were demonstrations. Democracy ain't dead yet. I guess Bernie Sanders was there. The rallies were organized for May Day to stand up against the war on working people being waged by Trump and his billionaire buddies. I wonder if Trump even sees these, though. You know, I mean, you will not find any evidence of them happening on FoxNews.com, whereas they did have a full coverage of some of the hot new bikinis Brittany Mahomes is wearing this spring. But it's hard for Trump, you know, protesters making posters, using his beloved Sharpies against him. But maybe if he hadn't fired all those people, they wouldn't be able to march at 2 o'clock on a Thursday afternoon. Right? You know, we learned today from the Washington Post that employees at the Federal Election Commission will soon be required to report their locations every day. Everyone at the FEC received an email that said every day they'll have to verify where they are to make sure they aren't working remotely. You know, few stories capture the unicorn, that is Donald Trump, better than him wanting daily reports to make sure these guys are in the office while he is on a golf course in Florida cruising around in his cart. Trump, you'll be shocked to learn, headed to Mar-A-Lago tonight for another 3-day weekend. This is his 10th weekend trip to Mar-a-Lago since he took office 102 days ago. I hope somebody gave Melania a heads up. He's coming, he's early. But the idea to monitor every employee's whereabouts was the brainchild of Doge under Elon Musk, who has apparently worn out his welcome at the White House. Elon is dialing back his Doge duties to focus on his own disaster of a company, but he will not be leaving his Doge bros hanging. According to Elon, their work will go on without him. He said Doge is a way of life, like Buddhism. Like Buddhism, huh? It's very, oh yeah, okay, that checks out. That does check out. So now, I guess Elon can go back to his old job of impregnating women like a one-man Maury Povich show. And then we have a guy who's been out of the picture since Elon showed up. The prodigal son, Don Jr., has returned. He is co-founding an exclusive members-only club in Washington, D.C. It's called Executive Branch. Membership costs $500,000 plus annual dues, but they promise exclusive access to CEOs, tech giants, and government officials, which, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, isn't that exactly what they accused Hunter Biden of doing? Like, exactly? Otherwise, who would sign up for this? Who would pay? Can you imagine paying $500,000 to hang out with Donald Trump Jr.? That is going to be one lonely club. Many prospective members of Club Junior were gathered at the White House today for a national day of prayer, and all of America's most prominent religious figures were there.
You know, I've sat with President Trump with no cameras around, nobody listening, nobody watching, and I'm telling you, this is a man of deep faith, a man of deep conviction.
Not just one deep conviction, 34 deep felony convictions. Why is Dr. Phil the speaker at the National Day of Prayer? Is it so we could pray Trump doesn't make him Surgeon General? And second, are we really supposed to believe Trump is a man of deep faith? Does anyone believe that? He skipped church to play golf on Easter. What happened to Dr. Phil? Dr. Phil sat right next to me on this show to warn us about Trump. He described him as a liar and a narcissist. Now he's a man of deep faith. And the doctor is Phil of is what he is. I mean, well, whatever you think of Trump's religious credentials, you cannot dispute how beautifully he's brought us together. Last night, NewsNation had a town hall moderated by Chris Cuomo, Bill O'Reilly, and Stephen A. Smith. The guest of honor at the town hall was Donald Trump, which was great because not only wasn't Trump there at the town hall, he didn't even bother to get on Zoom. He called in on the phone to tell Stephen A. Smith how much people who are black love him.
People from Harlem went up and they protested, Stephen, and they protested very strongly against Harvard. They happened to be on my side. You know, I got a very high black vote. You know that. Very, very high black vote of historically black colleges and universities. I saved them. I took care of the black colleges and historically black. And by the way, they love Trump.
They love. Let me tell you what black people like, Stephen. It's take it from me and my almost entirely white cap. The way he says black is, he adds a syllable to it. He says black like RuPaul says police. It's yesterday the Trump administration announced that they've signed a deal with Ukraine to extort them partner with them for rights to their rare earth minerals. This is not new territory for Don. He's been strong-arming Slavic people into lopsided deals since 2005 when he forced Melania to sign a prenup. And the other big international news is that National Security Advisor Michael Waltz is out, according to multiple reporters who were inadvertently added to his Signal chat. Trump lost confidence in Waltz and fired him minutes after he was interviewed about Ukraine on Fox News. He got off TV, got fired. Trump reportedly wanted to fire him immediately after the accidental text story, but that would have been an admission that he hired a dummy, so he let the dummy stay a few more weeks and fired the dummy, and now has nominated the dummy to be the ambassador to the United Nations. What a strong message that is. We can't trust you to keep our secrets, but go cavort freely with representatives from every country in the world. Mike Waltz isn't the only one headed out. Longtime anchor Steve Doocy made a major announcement this morning on Fox and Friends.
After decades of getting up at 3:30 and driving into New York City in the dark, today is the last day I will host this show from the couch. I'm not retiring. I'm not leaving the show. I'm still a host, but it's time for a change. So from now on, I am working 3 days a week. Essentially, it's the Johnny Carson show deal. Remember, Johnny worked his 3 days in Burbank, and I will be based in Florida.
How exciting. He will be based in Florida. Listen, Steve, 5 days, 3 days, 1 day, we'll take anything. We want as much of you as we can get. And now Steve has the same schedule as President Trump has. To make it to the top of the morning news heap, like Steve Doocy has, is no small accomplishment. You have to wake up before dawn, you have to get ready, you have to try to look good, you have to try to be upbeat. It isn't easy. And another thing you have to do when you host a morning news program is express a sense of amazement every time we start a new month. And with that said, on May the 1st, it is time for our now beloved tradition, the Can You Believe What Month It Is montage.
May 1st is here.
Can you believe it?
No, I truly cannot.
May 1st, can you believe it?
I cannot believe it at all.
I cannot believe it's May already.
Can you believe we've already made it to May?
Can you believe it? We've already made it to May.
Can you believe May is already here?
Can you believe May is already here?
Can you believe it's May? Holy cow.
Can you believe it's May?
Can you believe it? It's May.
Can you believe it, May? Can you believe it's already May?
Can you believe it? It's hard to believe.
Hard to believe, already May.
Hard to believe that we're already at May.
Hard to believe we're already in May.
Yeah.
Hard to believe it's May already. Happy birthday, SpongeBob. It's hard to believe.
May already. Hard to believe.
May. Hard to believe.
May. It's hard to believe.
May. It's hard to believe.
May. Hard to believe.
May. Hard to believe.
May. Hard to believe.
May. Hard to believe.
Hard to believe.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's going to be.
It's going to be May.
It's gonna be May.
It's gonna be May.
It's gonna be May.
Can you believe that?
Can you believe, though, it's going to be May?
It's gonna be May.
It's going to be May. Can you believe it?
Can you believe it?
Is Jimmy Kimmel still doing that?
I don't even know if Jimmy Kimmel. I don't even know if he does.
He does. He still does. And he will. And I'll see you guys again in June. Guillermo, do you know how many subscribers we have on YouTube now?
20 million.
That's right. Yeah, that's why we're wearing these glasses. Thanks for being a subscriber. If you're not, help us get to 20,000,001.